You might not know the word EMAW, but they do in Manhattan, Kansas. It means every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child is a Wildcat and loves Kansas State. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Pandas, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pandas offense will take the first swing of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they give to the back. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Pandas will line up to punt it away. Running it back, it's Edwards. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they gotta show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're gonna win the football game.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, 1st down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 30. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps looking downfield. At the 35, he's open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Fakes his man out. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they control the middle of the field, and and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Pandas will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, look out, there he goes! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The back goes in motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Rice. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Power football with the run.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Fast motion from the offense. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the right. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Edwards. Makes a move. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
He'll bring it back. It's Edwards. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They're trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Johnson. Finds a tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Riding up to add another.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Chandler. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the running back. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
That's a first down for the offense.
Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. To the ground, he's got it again.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Pandas are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw it, getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. They've got the screen set up. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Pandas will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. He smashes his way through again. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. And he's running in the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. The Pandas will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Running it back, it's Edwards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, what a move! Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Takes the handoff. It's Giddens. At the 20, he's got space. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The give to the back. Nice move to keep moving. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. Coming after it. Touchdown, Kansas State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for it all. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Pandas. And once he got loose, it was all over.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to get to it. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Get it out on the screen. At the 45, on its way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. K-State trying to cannonball their way to a score from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Right, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense set on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jeffrey.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Pocket starts to collapse. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Benson. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Trying to find his man on first down. It's complete on the right side. Oh, it's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. He's got it on the run. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're bringing heat. Swings it out to the flat.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
And the Pandas will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Might as well stick with him. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State! And the route is on. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They move the tight end all over. They'll give it to the back.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. keeping it on the ground with the running back. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Sweep cut there. Afterburners coming. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Wildcats trying to cash it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
63, Kansas.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Kansas offense.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
14-yard line. 3rd down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Pandas decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Giddens. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Kansas State! And the pummeling has started.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kansas State. 70, Kansas.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense set for a first down play. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Pandas line up to punt it away. Bringing it back, it's Edwards. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the punishment has been extended. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
First and 10.
Looking for space. It's Jeffrey. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. The running back has it. And the ball's free in the backfield. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
And they'll take over. First and 10.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field, looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the tailback. Nice move there.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Running it to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They used those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Kansas State pushing the pace. Looking for the end zone on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Kansas State! And the stomping has commenced. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. Kansas State 84. Kansas 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. On the ground, it's Craig. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Pandas will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The punt is headed out of bounds, and that is good news when you have someone as dangerous as he is returning. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Edwards. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's been throwing bullets all over the field.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the...
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the route is on. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. West Virginia dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from Tavon Austin to Stedman Bailey, I think we may have just seen the next great one emerge. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Jeffrey. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to get the first through the air. Got him downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Toss sweep right. Obliterates him, still on the move. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. Pressure coming. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Benson. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? And they'll drag him down after a good return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Kansas State in business in the red zone. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Tackled immediately after the catch. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He caught it! Touchdown, Kansas State! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now 2nd and 10. Wants to throw, it's Wicks. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt. On the return, it's Edwards. He's got great speed. Oh, what a caught! Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
He caught it! Touchdown, Wildcats! And the pummeling has started. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads it left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Wicks. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the big fella.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lagging.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out in this game.
Off he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State. And the punishment has been extended.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Going up top on 1st down. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Wicks. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's a pick. No, he's out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds after catching the ball. It's simply an incomplete pass. The Pandas send out the punt unit. On the move, it's Edwards. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish, nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.